In 1982, Alvin Roth, our second laureate, dealt a heavy blow to the deferred acceptance algorithm. He showed that it invited manipulation. Typically, some participants will benefit from stating false preferences, potentially ruining the procedure's desirable properties. How important is this objection in practice? In 1984, Roth demonstrated that the large North American market for new medical doctors, so-called residents, had effectively been applying a deferred acceptance algorithm since 1952. The hospitals had set up a centralized clearinghouse to which medical students entering the labor market could submit their ranking of hospitals, and hospitals could submit their ranking of students. Subsequently, by studying the performance of a broad range of such clearinghouse mechanisms in the United States and elsewhere, Roth drew the conclusion that stability, precisely as defined by Gale and Shapley, was usually the key difference between success and failure of these clearinghouses. For the stable mechanisms, it seemed that manipulation was not a major problem. In 1995, Alvin Roth was asked to redesign the medical doctors' clearinghouse. The new algorithm, developed by Roth and Elliot Perenson and implemented in 1998, achieved three important goals. It allowed student couples to express joint preferences, it improved student outcomes overall, and it ensured that the students had no incentive to strategize. Honesty would be the best policy. In the process, Roth and Perenson discovered why strategic behavior had not been a big problem in practice. This was a watershed. Recently, there has been an explosion, both of theoretical research and new practical applications. One application has had direct implication for life and death decisions, namely the clearinghouse for the allocation of kidneys to patients in need of a transplant. Another rapidly growing application is to match pupils to schools, finally realizing Gale and Shapley's vision from 1962. It is a beautiful example of sophisticated economic theory being put to practical use.